what's coming up in January, and how to prepare. Welcome mateys to Zillman's Wizarding World, your channel for suburban players. So we have now hit 2020, and who knows what the calamity has in store for us. Well, we know a little bit about January, what that has in store for us. So as this video is released, we're going through the Frosty Foundables event, which will be running through till January the 14th. It's a bit of a weird one. There are no tasks, so no red books, and most of us have the Foundables and are kind of getting stuck. It's because of the way it's kind of organised. So normally we've had events which are concentrated on pages, and they're all concentrated on a particular page, and then we'll be able to prestige that page. This one, all the Foundables are kind of all over the place. And we have no way really of getting the Foundables which are from fortresses, which in previous events have come from Portkeys. So they've been easier to get all round, so prestiging works. This is somewhat different. So I'm kind of seeing this one as kind of forget prestiging. That's not really a goal for this. Although some of you have been really lucky, I have seen on Reddit. It's more so of an XP grind session, really. And I am quite far through. I started level 35 just before this event, and I am now over halfway through to level 36. So working well for me. So every time I go out, Tobacco Brain Elixir on, Trace Detection Tonic, and off I go for an hour. And I can get about 20% of the way through the dial in an hour session, so it's pretty cool. It is killing my energy because a lot of these Foundables are like really hard to get, and they resist multiple times, which is rather frustrating. So I keep running out of energy now. So yes, I need to go on a bike ride or something to get more energy, or have my wife drive somewhere and I can spin the ends to get that back up. But thanks everyone for all the energy gifts that have been given me as well. That's actually really been helping me. So that's that whole event. So coming up we have January's Community Day. That's January the 18th from 11 AM to 2 PM local time. Now this one's described a bit odd. It says uncover the secrets of the Room of Requirement Registry page, IV, by returning wonders of the Wizarding World. And then it says keep an eye out for especially rare wonders such as the Foeglass and Whomping Willow, which are not in that page. So what's going to happen is, as far as I can read, is that the Room of Requirement IV stuff, which are all in the wild, so you can prestige that one to your heart's content, they will all be boosted. But as well as those boosted Foundables, which are relatively common I think, compared to others, there will be additional Foundables, which are the harder ones to find from the other pages. So the Foundables from the Requirement IV are the Harp, Dirigible Plums, Music Box, Crystal Ball, and Quibbler. So compared to a lot of Foundables, they're quite common. So that should be nice and easy. So alongside this page, we know we're going to have Whomping Willow and the Foeglass. I need the Whomping Willow, I don't need the Foeglass. But I'm also hoping for, and I know a lot of other people are hoping for, the Weasley Flying Car, and hopefully I need some Grawps as well. So hopefully they've boosted those. It doesn't look like there's going to be any fortress encounter stuff for this one. It looks like it's going to be like the using the dark detectors and stuff type of affair. More details I'm pretty sure are going to come out before. They usually come out the week of the event in our case. So for the other pages which aren't Room of Requirement IV, because they don't need any fortresses, it's worth checking your registry to see what you need from fortresses. It's worth also looking at what you need other than fortresses, but that's called down purely to RNG whether you come across those in the wild. At least for the fortresses you can drop a runestone in, so you know they're going to be somewhere along those pages. So what you want to check for fortresses is the Hogwarts Express, the Platform 9 3/4 sign, and the Light Bus, because they are exclusive to fortresses. Also ahead of this event, it's worth brewing strong and potent potions because of the rarity of these Foundables. And also you're restricted down to a 3-hour window, so you really kind of need to maximize your time and not be messing around casting multiple spells and getting resists and possible departures from it. So you kind of want to try and hit them as hard as you can. I'm also at the point of, like in the Frosty event, where I am now not going to use potions in the Frosty event, but I am going to brew potent and strong Exstimulos continuously up until Community Day, because this just isn't a huge amount of time. So I'm ditching the Frosty event in terms of potions, especially ditching it as I actually have all the foundables now in my registry, and I can't prestige, so it's now just an XP grind. And to be fair, I'd rather save the potions for the community day stuff that I do need, as opposed to the Frosty stuff that I don't actually need. Most players, as far as I'm aware, we did a survey a while ago, 66% of players are interested in foundables and don't really care about XP, which probably explains the complaints about the other event. But yes, gotta get what we can. It's better than no event, right? For more information, a link below. I actually have Instagram thing going on now. On my Twitter, there are infographics, and also my Facebook page as well. So get those infographics, save them, and then you can refer to them. They tell you kind of what you need to catch and all that sort of funky stuff. They're actually extremely well received on Reddit. I always get really nervous going on Reddit, because if you post the wrong type of content, people are complain at you a lot, especially if you put videos on there. But infographics seem to be very welcome. I think anything that doesn't require you to leave Reddit, I think is kind of well received. I think probably because the people who are using Reddit kind of just want to see things on their phone and not have to lumber through videos. So our next event, our next brilliant event, is the Darkest of Times, Part 1. This is January the 21st to the 28th. Now we have no information really about this. Literally we have, remember our favourite Hogwarts headmaster by returning brilliant foundals, including Dumbledore, Snape, and Fawkes. And this is all we have right now. So stay tuned for further information or when that comes out, as well as just giving you the news. I don't just do news. I also try to actually give you advice and stuff, because news comes out on all the blogs and everything. So there's no point in watching a video just telling you everything that's in the blog or the Twitter that just came out. So yeah, the videos here will always have some more information other than what comes out. And then we'll also have Darkest of Times, Brilliant Event Part 2, which will be in February. We're not quite sure of the date yet. That one says, Honour Dumbledore's legacy by returning brilliant foundables related to key moments of his fight against Voldemort, including the Pensieve. So I'm quite looking forward to some of the dialogue around this one. I hope it's going to be more along the calibre of the one with Ron in the Yule Ball, rather than the Constance one for the Christmas event, purely because we know Ron a lot better, and there's a lot more fun dialogue stuff going on there, where with Constance, I call Constance the Shell, because there's no actual character development for these new characters yet. So hopefully they'll be bringing in some story in 2020, like a proper storyline, and we can see some more interesting things there, which I talked about in my previous video, so I won't ramble about it now. So the best thing we can really do for this event is to brew Exstimulo potions, normally sort of strong ones, because they're not really that hard to catch, and so more of those you can make the better. There are plenty of these, well for me anyway, plenty of these foundables in the wild, so getting hold of them isn't so much of a problem. But if you want to mission through the task for the Brilliance events, then it's much more handy if you can conserve your energy by using the strong Exstimulos and getting them in the first hit rather than the second and third, or possibly losing them to departures. If you're playing for a few days, you can also quite safely leave catching the wild foundables for the registry to a little bit later on. You can always concentrate on the fortress ones first, and a lot of the tasks tend to have tasks where you have to catch the wild foundables anyway, so you can sort of kill two birds with one stone, essentially, if you just do it at the right time. If there are any tasks for adding friends, then there are plenty of places on Facebook and Twitter for friend codes. I'll probably drop a tweet myself for people to put their friend codes in there. If there are tasks to give gifts to friends, as we all know, we can give more gifts than we can receive. So there's always a bit of a bottleneck going on. So remember, you can always add some new friends and then give them gifts straight away as soon as they accept your friendship. So in 2020, I'm mostly looking forward to Adventure Sync when it finally comes out. They've been saying soon for a while, but when the game came out, they said it's going to be soon, and that took 2 years. Hopefully it'll be coming out at some point this year, ready for the summer would be nice, because I know I do a lot of steps at work that don't really count, which would be nice to have counting towards my bookies. And also, if it follows the Pokemon Go route, there'll be additional rewards for doing like 5, 10, 25 kilometers in a week, so it'll be interesting to see what they are. Hopefully rare ingredients would be nice. Well, red books and green books would be even better, but I don't think they'll be doing that. Unless it's like a super high tier, that'd be pretty cool. So I better keep an eye on my Instagram and Twitter, where I'll be doing infographics for these events. So as soon as we get more details, infographics will come out first, and then followed by a video with more in-depth information. The videos take a while to study, and script and film and edit. So keep an eye out on Twitter and Instagram for those infographics. So what are you looking forward to in 2020? Leave a comment in the parchment below and keep me updated. What are you looking forward to? There's a whole bunch of stuff that should be coming. If they go to another Woo Fest, I don't even know where it's going to be or what it's going to look like, and other events and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you're looking forward to or what you would like to see. So until next time, brush up on your spells, get your ones ready, Wizards Unite. Like a brain lakes are on, trace tonic detection, trace tonic, trace section, tonic trace. So we have January Community Day. So to prepare. But if you really want to mission through these tasks for the brilliant events, then you can also quite safely leave if you're playing